Hey, what's going on guys? I'm Primal Liquid, and since Final Fantasy IX just released on the PlayStation Store for the PS4, I figured let's make a top 5 video. And so, here are the top 5 tips and tricks that most people don't know. Coming in at number 5, we have the cotton robe trick. Now, this one is kinda useless now since there's the max gil booster. However, I included it for those who don't want to use the boosters but still want to get some good gil early on. Right, the basic idea behind this is you buy 2 items which are quite cheap and synth them together, then sell the synthed item for a profit. So, in order to do the cotton robe trick, when you first get to Dali, you need to buy a whole bunch of the item called wrists, and then when you get to Lindblom, you need to buy the same amount of steepled hats, synth them together to make a cotton robe. Now, the total cost is 130 gil for the rest, 260 gil for the steepled hat, and then 1000 gil to synth them together. So that's 1390 gil altogether. But when you sell it, it sells for 2000 gil. So that's 610 gil profit per cotton robe. In other words, if you do this with a full 99 stack of items, that's a total of 60,390 gil profit. Not total income, profit. Now, early on in the game, this isn't available all that much due to how spread out the items are. In fact, you can only do it once in Disc 1. You can, however, do it much more in Disc 2 once you get to Trino, since you can actually backtrack to Dali for more wrists, and then synth the items in Trino. Moving along to number 4, we have the Festival of the Hunt. So it's actually completely possible to choose who wins the festival very easily. Now, the prizes for each character are Vivi wins a theatre ship card, Freya wins an accessory called the Coral Ring, and Zidane wins a puny 5000 gil. And no, Zidane never actually gets that date with Dagger. Now, really, there's no point in letting Zidane win, and I always suggest letting Freya win, since the Coral Ring is all but mandatory for early game Grand Dragon farming. However, if you're really into cards, then you can get Vivi to win, since you can get the Coral Ring later, and the theatre ship card is a pain to get normally. So, how do you choose the winner? It's quite simple actually. So, if you want Freya to win, then you just need to get into a battle and kill yourself, which makes Freya automatically win. If you want Vivi to win, then you need to wait until the timer hits about 4:30 remaining, and then head to the business district. When you're there, head all the way over to the shop area, near where you can synth the cotton robes, or where you can buy all your potions and things like that. It's in the very top right hand corner of the business district. And once you get there, you'll be able to fight the Zaganol monster. In that battle, you need to kill Freya off, and once Freya is dead, kill Zidane, which makes Vivi automatically win the hunt. Now, finally, if for some reason you want Zidane to win, then just play normally, racking up your points, and when the timer is on 4:30, head to the business district and simply kill the Zaganol, which makes Zidane win. Now, on to number 3, we have the Disc 1 Moonstone. Now, the Moonstone isn't some super amazing item by any means, however it does teach Shell to dagger. Now, the main reason I suggest getting it, however, is because of how many, or how few, should I say, that there actually are in the game. Plus, Beast Killer a bit earlier than normal helps as well. Now, in order to get this, I'm sorry to say, but at the start of the game, during the sword fight between Zidane and Blank, you need to impress all 100 nobles. If you struggle with this, then try saying the commands out loud. It may make you look a little crazy to the others around you, but it does help quite a bit. Now, once you've impressed all 100, continue on with the game until you're controlling Steiner, and this is important. You need to go straight to Queen Bron. She's located up the stairs, and then go immediately south to get to her. Simply speak to her and she'll give you one of the few moonstones in the game. Now, if you don't impress all 100 nobles, you can actually get other rewards from her, which are 0 to 49 nobles is an Eva, 50 to 79 nobles is an elixir, and 80 to 99 nobles is a silk shirt. Okay, 3 down and 2 to go, which means we're now on to number 2. Remember back in the day when somebody said they wanted to get a Robe of Lords or a Protect Ring on Disc 1 from Chocobo Hot and Cold, and people looked at them as if they were crazy? Well, not anymore. Now, thanks to the speed up booster, it takes less than 1 hour from start to finish to get a Robe of Lords. Because while you are sped up, the timer is actually moving at normal speed, meaning it's super easy to get all the items within 5 seconds of each other, and you can get all 8 items with 30 to 40 seconds still remaining on the timer for a massive point increase. For example, it took me just 53 games of Hot and Cold to get 10,000 points for the Robe of Lords, and because of just how fast the games are over time wise, it could be as fast as 25 to 30 minutes per robe, meaning it's now super easy to get the very best armor for mages on Disc 1. And if you want to get one for everybody, you need 4 of them. Now, how do you do it? Simply play Hot and Cold with the speed booster turned on, and what I like doing is mashing square while moving with the analog stick, and when you get the little bit of text that shows you're close by to the item, carry on mashing square while moving the analog stick in a circular motion, and I mean, that's it. It's super simple and super fast, and now it's honestly something I highly recommend nabbing early on, especially, you know, because it teaches some pretty good abilities, but the main reason is it's super high defense. It's the best armor for mages in the game, and if you were actually want to go for it, get that Protect Ring as well, since it teaches auto protect. Okay, so I've shown you how to win the festival with any character, how to earn an unlimited amount of gil, and getting the very best mage armor in the game. What else is there? How about being able to fully heal in any fight for free? Now, this one can't actually be done until Disc 3. On Disc 3, you will get an item called the Pumice Piece, which teaches Dagger and Eiko the boost skill. This means that every time they summon, the full cutscene will play out, which means your party and enemies can't do anything while that's playing. There is one thing that still works, however, and that's regain. So if you have auto regain equipped, or you have manually cast regain on your characters, but you want to get back to full health, simply use summon. Because of the little AMV summoning animation, your regain is constantly ticking and healing you for free, basically giving you a free heal while putting out max damage. And if you're curious what summons have the longest cutscene, for Eiko it's Medine, and for Dagger it's Arc. Although, something tells me you won't really be using this trick with Arc, considering when you can actually unlock that summon. But that's going to wrap this video up, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped in some way. Let me know down in the comments which of these 5 things you didn't know, and if you're going to use any of these on your next playthrough. And if you did enjoy the video, then hit that like button. But, like always, guys, I'll see you later.